You pee in pools?
What?
You pee in pools?
Do I pee in pools?
Yeah.
No.
Never?
I have. I
When
don't.
was the last time you peed in a pool?
Whenever the last... When was the last time I would go to my community pool? I think it was the last time I did that. I was 14.
14? Dang, you peeing in pools at 14?
Probably.
Dude, that's gross.
Whatever.
Same though.
Hey guys, welcome to Nerd Locker Podcast, where we break down the latest in movies, television, video games, and more. My name's Adam.
What are you pointing at me?
Oh, well, my name's Adam. Your name?
I'm Oliver. Jesus, I almost said Adam.
Ha!
I'm gonna be scared.
All right, guys. So we are talking. Sorry, we're getting used to this setup. We don't need to be that loud.
It's new.
It feels like we have to be loud, but we don't.
I know. We gotta get some stuff in here.
Yeah. Okay. So, guys, we have the Acolyte episode 5, which revealed a theory some people had. I know New Rockstars talked about it, but we found out who this Sith master is.
And
essentially,
kind of dope. I did not recognize. I was like, dude, this guy's fucking fit.
But I what gave it away for me was his dirty hands, because I remember that in the last one.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta look up his name. Because he was also in, that actor was in something else.
He kind of looks like the Flash guy. I think we talked about that a little bit earlier.
Manny Jacinto, and he was also in The Good Place. That's where he's from.
Yeah, I recognize him from there. Yeah.
Yeah. So he is playing the Sith Master, who let's go with the Acolyte, and his name, because
I don't think he has a character name.
Yeah, he does.
Did they say it?
Yeah. I mean, his name is Quimir.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's like his Sith name.
I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll get probably a Sith name at the
Hopefully.
end. But we get the reveal that Quimir is the Sith Master, and guys, this episode was 28 minutes long, and it felt like an hour.
Fast paced.
So fast paced, so it felt like there was so much going on, and so much did go on. I think that hands down might be the best lightsaber battle I've ever seen in Star Wars.
Hold on.
In Star Wars. Group.
I agree.
Not one-on-one.
I think.
But as a group, because you have all those other invasions and come on, let's go for attack, and you just see all the fodder get killed,
right.
And that's about it.
I think since Disney's owned it, this is the only good lightsaber battle and fighting choreography that we've had
Since Disney acquired.
Okay. That's yeah.
Okay.
Because I was really disappointed in. There's so many memes out there with Kylo and Rey.
Yeah. That
lightsaber battle sucked.
Yeah.
This one was great because we got hand to hand, we got force powers, we got some really brutal kills.
And also it was just the anger behind everything,
it was
dude.
Cool.
Because even you can. He also said to Soul, you don't remember me, do you? And whatever Soul's hiding,
some sort of dark past.
No way is that his son.
No, I don't think so. I don't know anything anymore.
Because he was definitely showing that Soul has some Sith characteristics, because he was definitely doing things only Sith.
He almost killed him.
And he attacked him unarmed.
And that's why he provoked him, because he was fucking do it.
Yeah.
Wait. Let's go through the episode.
Guys, okay. Well, so much happened. So we open up with the whole thing. Giant force push, which knocked some people out, including Osha, that was thrown to the side. She wakes up and sees one of the Jedi dead. And Quimir's roasting the rest of these Jedi.
Dude, shish kebabbing.
Then at one point, guys, he kills a Jedi and impales them, and then force pulls another one into the lightsaber.
Literal shish. It was fucking awesome.
I
don't know these people, but it was awesome.
It was just going through. And then we get what's his name? Yord coming in to help and everything, and Yord gets his ankle hurt, or something his leg.
Cuts his leg or something.
Yeah, well, his leg gets cut. He don't cut it himself.
Yep. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Quimir was fuck your leg. So injures it or whatever, blah blah blah. And then it kind of seems like he's going after Soul. but it's not Soul. He's going after May.
Right.
He wants her dead because she betrayed him. And so now it's going to this factor of like he's just like plowing through everyone and blah blah blah. And then he gets away and he goes to get May, who's trying to escape. And he's like pulling her over, blah blah. Like he wants her dead. He's trying his best to kill her. And then he gets intercepted by Jecki.
Right, one of the
Daphne Keen's character, one of the other Jedi, and crazy cool scene because then she ends up using Kelnaka's because so she finds May herself, tries to arrest her, and then comes into path with Quimir, who after they're fighting for a while, she uses Kelnaka's lightsaber for a dual lightsaber, which kind of reminded me of Darth Maul. And I was like, oh, maybe this is Darth Maul's mom.
It kind of reminded me.
Definitely not Darth Maul's mom.
No, it kind of reminded me of Ahsoka.
Yeah.
With the dual sabers. That was a really good like little tidbit that we got.
And she was like whacking at him while he's telling May like this is a good like Padawan. This is someone that doesn't like betray me and shit. So it's going through all that. And meanwhile, while this is happening, Osha and May are having... Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I don't care for Osha and May.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like, I really...
kind of just vibing.
Like, I know it's centered around them.
But
I love the story.
I like everyone else outside of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just because we haven't had enough. All we know is that their family died.
We don't have enough of them, and there's fucking 2 of them. How is that possible?
That is insane to me.
You have double the amount of characters.
I want to know more about Soul. I want to know more about the Sith. Like, because clearly...
The last episode is going to be like 2 hours long.
But clearly, like, this is the first time that the Jedi are discovering the Sith.
Yeah.
Which is, I thought was kind of neat. That was pretty interesting. And he's like, yeah, because I have no name, but you can call us the Sith.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, dude, it's about to get real.
So
he's trying to establish the rule of 2, which is why he's so obsessed with finding
the Acolyte
and an Acolyte.
Yeah, so it's like also we think about this too. He doesn't have a name yet.
He doesn't. What?
Is this Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Oh, no, he wasn't human.
As far as we know, but we also that's another thing. Someone pointed this out in a couple episodes back when they were talking about the Sith. One of these, which they might be retconning right now, but there was one person, like an alien, that was in the council from episode 1, and he's the one that specifically says there hasn't been Sith for over a millennia. But right now he's acknowledging 100 years before that, which is 900 years after when he said they were gone. He's hearing something about the Sith. Now, right now, it seems like, okay, anyone that was on the planet got confirmation, but they weren't sure. So, like, if no one goes back to tell anyone, then it does become a secret, and it seems that way.
Right.
But
it's not public knowledge yet.
Or something else happens, and this one, like, has to keep quiet, maybe lie about it. Maybe there's a memory wipe. Who knows what ends up happening? Like, that's the thing. Like I said to you, this guy's so OP. He's got to die for him not to be around. Or talked about more.
Right.
You know,
There's got to be some sort of significant...
He does survive, goes back into hiding, and trains more Sith, and that's how, like, the Sith start with him. Like, he just finally finds his Acolyte, which I think that's what he's about to do with Osha. I think he's going to take Osha as his Acolyte.
I wonder...
This is what I was telling you. Remember I said it was very weird in that one episode when they were kids and they were falling down, and then the camera cut in a way that made it seem like Osha's the one that fell and May got away. So I still think that's the twist they're giving us. There's one more twist because they reveal the Sith Master now in episode 5. Oh, yeah, instead of the finale. So like it's like, what's your extra twist you're about to throw? And I think that Osha and May have always been the other one this whole time, and they just don't realize that yet. So I think that's why he's going to get her, because it's like he knew you are the one that's going to help. That's why he didn't want to hurt her.
Yeah, he did move her away a while. Yeah,
he never went after her
too, because when at the end of the episode when he's fighting a bunch of bugs and stuff because of Pip, we love Pip.
And he is not dead.
He's not dead. I don't think he's dead. He gets picked up by Brazil. Nope, that's a bra. Brazil? Nope.
What?
He gets picked up by that thing. I forget his name. It starts with a B.
Basil.
Basil. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I think that's how they're going to get found out, though. I think because Basil was originally looking for May, and now he has Pip, and now I think he's trying to return this to.
And he's gonna smell May.
He's gonna smell May.
Yeah,
and he's gonna.
Yep.
Like freak out.
Exactly. So I think that's gonna happen.
So I think that's pretty interesting. There's also another thing, like a really tiny detail. When the Sith finds Osha, they like do a close up to her wound. I don't remember her getting hurt.
She did. I think she was just thrown, and that's the wound, or maybe it was somewhere else. But this is another thing I was gonna point out that I wanted to get into. But before we get into that, here's a word from our sponsor.
And thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. With BetterHelp, you could tap into a network of 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who, can help you with a wide range of issues. And like when you start out, you answer a few questions, and any preferences you have for therapy, whether it be for a certain thing you want to try to get over, whether it be maybe too sporadic, anxiety, paranoia, whatever it is that you guys are going through, you can find the right therapist for you by just answering a couple of simple questions. And you can also talk to the therapist that fits mostly for you. If you find out you're not a fit with this therapist, or it's someone that you don't really want to talk to, or just maybe doesn't get you, you're able to change any time, any place, completely for free, which is, I think, in my case, a really cool thing. As well as you can get via text with your therapist, you can do video call, you can do just phone call. So like, it's whatever you really feel, and you could change it up every single week. If you want to like tell your therapist, hey, I don't think I have time to take a video call, can I just take a phone call on the drive back from work? Like, you can just talk to your therapist whenever you need to unwind and make those schedules for yourself. So it's really cool.
Exactly what Adam said. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't right fit for any reason, you can switch it to a new therapist that is a more accustomed to your liking for no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you can get the same professionalism and quality you expect in an in-office therapy session, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you. More scheduling flexibility and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off of your first month at betterhelp.com/nerdlocker. Again, that's 10% off betterhelp.com/nerdlocker, and we will have the link down below in the description.
Remember, guys, mental health is just as important as your physical health. Keep yourselves in check.
And we're back. And we're back.
Okay.
So the thing I want to bring up, this guy, the thing I want to bring up is there's a point where he's wearing the helmet, and Soul says, like, why don't you take off your helmet? And Quamir says, I don't want. Why? So you can get in my head?
Right. It's like Magneto.
Yeah. That's weird. Because does that mean, like, was he going to do, like, the Jedi mind trick? Like, these are not the droids you're looking for? Or what if the thing that he's hiding from these girls is the fact that he swapped their personalities? Or he clouded their memories in a different way? Like, he used a Jedi mind trick to poison their memories. And maybe that's the thing with May, where she's like, you don't understand, Osha. Like, you don't get what's going on. Because maybe she was told by Quamir, like, this is what happened.
We have one episode left to explain all this.
Yeah. Or this is going to end really shitty, and this is going to be the highlight of this whole season. Because this was the best episode.
This was the best episode.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like we said,
And
this
like
is probably one of the... If you don't know what Star Wars is, just watch this, like, battle scene and just understand, like, this is what it needs to be. Because the intensity...
It's really intense.
I hope that's what the movies do going forward. Like, make the battles feel more intense than, like, shing, shing, shing.
They
like,
brought back a lot of, like, old school stuff. Like, I think I overheard you when he threw the lightsaber. That's a Darth Vader move. The lightsaber throw that he did and cut all the trees.
It wasn't like how...
Fuck, dude.
It was more like, how can he do this if he's, like, the first Sith? So, like, these things that he's... That's why I still think with that lightsaber move, if you say it's from Darth Vader, then... It still gives credit to that he could be. He still could be Plagueis.
Because from somewhere.
Teach it from one down to the next, down to the next, down to the next. It would make sense unless he's the one before Darth Plagueis, and he finds Darth Plagueis during this. Like that, like we see a young one, or maybe a young Palpatine kind of thing. Maybe he, because this
they
guy
bring back Palpatine, I will shit a brick, and I will not like it.
Like young one?
I don't want any I want new shit.
Okay.
We're in High Republic right now.
Yeah.
Let's do new shit.
Okay.
You spent $4 billion.
So I think Plagueis could be it. Like if he finds a young Plagueis or a Padawan,
something along those lines. I don't think it's gonna be Plagueis.
if it's like a post-credit scene.
The only reason I would believe that it's Plagueis is when he looks at the wound and heals that wound, because that's the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise. He can bring the dead back. If he healed that wound, which is why I thought it was significant that they zoomed in on it, that would have been really neat. But he just turned her over.
We don't know.
So we don't know yet. But like, there's got to be some sort of significance on like why they zoomed in onto her being hurt.
Maybe he is.
Unless like, well, yeah, I don't know. It was a crazy thing. It was a good episode. It was really good. What do you rate the episode?
Hold on, real quick. I just want to see if they were gonna get a second season. It says right now, showrunner has pitched multiple seasons of the series to Lucasfilm and had a plan for a second season if it was ordered. She did note that she wanted to take a break after the first season was released due to the long production timeline for the first season, and so she could respond to any feedback from fans on the first season while developing the second. So there is a chance this could get a season 2, but it so far doesn't seem like that's
It's confirmed.
plan. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess the premise of this was it was supposed to address of how Darth Sidious ascends to power without the Jedi knowing. How did we get to a point where a Sith Lord can infiltrate the Senate and none of the Jedi pick up on it? What went wrong? So that's what this is supposed to be answering. How did they get through the Jedi without them knowing? So they won't get exposed. Mm-hmm. So that guy that says for millennia really thought he was saying the truth.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it won't be any confirmation out of this, which means a couple of things in my head. One, everyone dies, except for Quimir. Like, he kills May, he kills Osher, he kills Sol. Like, no one can go back. Yeah. Because that's the point of it. He's like, I gotta kill you all so you don't say anything. So, like, there's that. Or, whoever survives just really also doesn't talk about it.
That's kind of cool, though.
Which is, like, that person becomes someone that maybe could have stopped it. Stopped everything.
Maybe. We just gotta wait and see.
You know, so like no matter what, like if it's Sol, like he's obviously not alive in 100 years, so like he dies with that secret. If it's Mai or Osha,
I think everyone's gonna die, dude.
But if it's Mai or Osha, like 100 years, yeah, they would probably already be dead. But like,
there's no other, like, oh, hold on, pause. Well, first, there's no other like species besides the Zabrak. What's her name? Jackie.
Unless you're, but look at Sith. Like Sith can find a way to keep alive longer.
Yeah, I don't know. There's
so.
Nothing. But anyway, Yord got fucked.
Dude, Yord.
I did not expect.
So
that.
guys, we got Jackie. Unfortunately, got killed. Jackie got killed by Quimir, like just triple stabbed, and sent Sol reeling. And then Yord tried to defend again and got his fucking neck snapped, dude.
In hand-to-hand combat.
In hand-to-hand combat.
I like that they're including more hand-to-hand.
So much of this was like that. Like I said, I want the new trilogy to be closer to this kind of battles.
Yeah,
because like
the choreography was great.
The new trilogy is 15 years later, and it's supposed to be like Rey's time. So I'm thinking like she definitely seemed like at the end of this was trying to start it all over again. Mm-hmm. So I hope that brings back like maybe that's why they've been showing us all this stuff, because she might in the Jedi text, you know,
find out how to
like do things and like we've been
style kind of thing,
because I think that's
because she does have a yellow lightsaber now.
Exactly, so. And I think that was maybe the flaw so far of the Jedi since this time was they relied too much on the Force instead of their own strength. Mm-hmm. And like Sol, who like threw the lightsaber down and just started fucking going.
Dude, that was dope.
Like
the hand was really good.
If they start training better that way, then you don't have to just because as soon as the lightsaber's gone, you think like, oh, fuck, now I'm done. Like, but you can still fight.
And I literally threw it down on purpose because he knows he's gonna.
So I think that's where we're at there. I think overall I rate this episode a. Well, hold on. We got some background. Hold on a second.
Hey, Ma. Can you just be quiet for a sec? That was Mama's fear.
So, yeah, I think I rate this episode overall. Honestly, dude, that was just so cool. 9.5. Based just on the action.
The action was really good.
Like, that was so enjoyable.
There was something else I wanted to point out. There was like a twin moment where Osha and May were talking, and she says a quote from episode 3, which is what Anakin says to Obi-Wan,
Which is?
like the "you're lying" type thing, and it's literally like word for word. And I was like, huh, are they doing this? Are they gonna fight in the end?
Probably.
Kind of thing. Because like Anakin and Obi-Wan are like brothers,
Yeah.
sisters, and we're back.
Sorry, guys. Camera died there. So my theory that I want to say is that this like diode thing that's happening right now, whatever you call it, I say diode, but it's like the rule of two.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we're getting at, I think we're seeing the birth of it right now. I think that what is happening in Anakin is happening from Osha and May, and like especially if they both know both Jedi and Sith. Like if they know the other one, that's really fucking cool. And like we're gonna get like Disney is greenlighting anything that fits in their plan.
Yeah.
Bottom line. And
hopefully we get something better.
so, but what do you rate it?
I rated a.
I don't remember if it cut out or not, but
I don't know, but I did. I
gave it a 9.
gave it a 9. I gave it a 9.
All right. Well, I am excited for next week. It's the finale of that, and then we also
our last Tuesday
of doing this, and then we stick with the boys. And then after that, guys, we get Deadpool in a couple of weeks. And then after that, we go to our new form of podcast. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Hopefully Prime Day helps us out with all that.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time.
But yeah, so other than that, where can they find you?
You can find me at the Sphere 21 on any social media platform except for TikTok. I am Oliver Khan VA. Why is it all of a sudden really quiet in here?
I don't know. The AC just went off.
Oh, is that the
Yeah. And you can find me at Amari Photography. You can find the studio at Archangel Studios Official, and you can find this podcast at Nerd Locker Podcast, wherever you get them. And
we gotta fill that wall back.
We will fill this wall eventually, guys. At least by Deadpool time. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.